Happy Halloween, everybody! Ooh, do you see my cats? Ooh. May you all have a great and happy Halloween. You know, I was just putting out my pumpkin and some other little this and that for the children coming to trick or treat tonight. I can't wait. And I don't know about you guys, maybe you're the same way, but for every sort of celebration, like say Christmas, Easter, Halloween, whatever, Thanksgiving, I always have memories of when I was a child. And as most of you know, Nancy Leold, my sister, and I come from a magical family in that my dad and my mom had a magic act, as well as my sister and I. Back in the 50s, we had ours. Mom and Dad carried on till time immemorial. But not only was my dad a magician, but also a ventriloquist, and a good one at that. Yes, you were, Dad. So, Halloween at our house was always quite an event. Dad was always full of antics. When I was probably around 13, Mom and Dad and I, my sister was married then, Mom and Dad and I lived in an apartment building, 3 flights up building, and we were at the front of the building and had a balcony and you could look over. My dad wanted to make it extra special for the children in the neighborhood, with my mom in the background saying, "Roy, please don't hurt the children, don't make them too scared." Dad would say, yes, don't worry. But this one year, he and I stuffed a white glove with whatever. He attached that, what do you call that, like invisible thread to it. And as the children were coming up the front steps, we were on the balcony, or balcony, as my dad used to call it. And we'd be able to sit there quietly and see the little ones coming up the front steps to the apartment building. And Dad would slowly lower this stuffed glove that would suddenly be dangling in front of the little trick-or-treaters' faces. And they'd squeal, and oh my gosh. Then they'd look up and they'd laugh, and Dad would laugh. And, they'd go on in. Well, it scared one little fella so bad that he tripped and his bag of goodies split and went all over. Mom got really mad and sent Dad down there with a new bag for him and made him clean up his candies and give him extra special stuff for his treat bag. But not only that, but once they made it past the hanging glove hand into the apartment building, if they did come up to the 3rd floor where we were, if they did happen to knock, 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 trick or treat at our door, Dad also had something waiting for them. He would make the door open very, very slowly, enough so that they would be seeing in first to a table there with a skull, a rubber skull, and other things, and a candle lit there. And if they stayed long enough and didn't run away then, the door would open wider, and someone or something would peer around that door at them, saying, "What do you want?" That someone or something, because my dad was a ventriloquist, happened to be my sister and my little brother. Can you see him? We called him our brother. Wait a minute here, all backwards. That's Joey. You see him? That's Dad and Joey. Yep. Our little brother Joey. We thought of Joey as that. But can you imagine being a little child and having that face look around the door at you and his wild red hair? It was so much fun. Anyway, I had to share that little story with you. Mom didn't speak to Dad for a few days after that. Anyway, I just want to say happy memories to all of you out there, and go out and enjoy the fun with the kids. I know I will be, and my sister will be too. And keep that inner child alive and make it special for your own kids and your grandkids, the neighborhood kids, whatever. Talk to you all soon. Happy haunting.